Pretti was good and good was Pretti. They were doing their part in a cold Twin City. Renee Good dropped her kid off on a winter's day, found that she had gotten in Ice's way. She directed them around, but they just wouldn't have it. They just came right at her like they owned Minneapolis. They tried to pull away, but Jonathan Ross needed to show this fucking bitch that he was the boss. He pulled out his gun and aimed 3 bullets at her head. Right through her side window, just plain shot her dead. Now her kids lost their mommy while Ross is protected by folks in high places. Why isn't he arrested? They lie and they hide and obstruct investigation. They declared war on good people of this nation. Remember Good and Pretti. Don't let them die in vain. The darker the night, the brighter the stars shine. Remember Good and Pretti's names. Alex Pretti, an ICU nurse for the VA, joined the protest that had gathered just a few blocks away. Saw the CBP agents acting brutal and violent, shoving women into snowbanks, trying to incite a riot. Alex stepped in and tried to help a woman get away. They turned themselves on Alex and doused him with pepper spray. Alex had his hands up, still holding his phone. They knocked him to the ground and wouldn't leave him alone. 5 held him down and beat him, while 2 shot him in the back. Even after he was dead, they continued to attack. Norman Bovino straight out lied and blamed Alex. Trump and Miller jumped on it from their ivory palace. They still won't even tell us the shooters' names. They killed a true hero and have no decency or shame. Remember Good and Pretti. Don't let them die in vain. The darker the night, the brighter the stars shine. Remember Good and Pretti's name. They try to blame the victim, they try to blame their critics, they try to blame everyone except the ones that did it. MAGA minions in Congress, on the web and on the news, just deflect and distract and parrot their excuses. What's it gonna take for these puppets to wake up? Not even cold-blooded murders are enough to make them stop, or to please a cult around a cycle full of hate and lust for power, an authoritarian state. Vengeance against any and all who expose his weakness, fearing accountability for his crimes and misdemeanors. But one way or another, this darkness got to give. Freedom and peace need truth and justice to live. When this chaos lays down for its final sleep, nobody gonna mourn but breathe a sigh of relief someday. Remember